Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is UnrealEntGaming, and today, everybody, I am presenting this week's fan mail of the week. Now, just before I get into this, guys, you might want to have to stay tuned and watch the entire thing because this looks like it's going to be one of my best fan mail of the week episodes ever. I saw a lot of different questions. I saw a lot of very interesting questions, so I'm going to try my best to make this as long as possible, to make this as enjoyable as possible, and to answer everybody's questions. So let's kick it off today with our first fucking question, which is from Supreme Kai of the East. Fan mail of the week. Hey Alex, it's me again. Just want to thank you for answering my questions last time. Hopefully this one will get answered quickly. Also, anyways, let's get straight to the questions. Question 1. Did your parent or parents ever yell at you for playing video games too much? That can be so annoying when they do that to me. Question 2. Any fun hobbies besides gaming / wrestling? Question 3. Do you believe in demonic possession? Very interesting. Question 4. Have you ever tried to... Wait, what? Lucidly dream? It's when you dream and you realize that you're in the dream and you could even control what happens in the dream if you master it. Some of my friends have done it. Have done a death ball / spirit bomb over lucid dreams. All right, question 5. Serious question. Chocolate cake or vanilla cake? P.S. I contacted Yacha and he says, fuck you, Alex. Oh, fuck you, Yamcha. P.S.S. I killed him after he said that. P.S.S.S.S. Fuck you, Squales. P.S.S.S.S.S. If you haven't tried lucid dreaming, it's very interesting. Beware of the paralysis. Oh, my God. Paralysis? I'm good. Forget it. Nah. Sincerely, the motherfucking Supreme Kai. All right, to answer your first question, I don't really have parents. I just have a mom. So, pretty much my mom was the one that got me into gaming. You know, when I was a kid, she bought me a PlayStation and I got Spiral 1. And then from there, she bought me a, Nintendo 64 and a Super Nintendo and Sega and all that stuff. So my mom never really complained about me playing too much. Maybe when I was a kid during school days, she would bitch at me like, when I was a little kid, playing past 9 o'clock was like just death, like a death sentence, you know what I mean? So for me, I only got yelled at when I was like in elementary school, sort of say, and probably during middle school here and there. But just over a period of time, she didn't really care as much, and I go to bed like really late. So to me, I only run like on 5 to 6 hours of sleep every single day. So to answer your second question, any fun hobbies to do besides gaming and wrestling? For me, I like hanging out with my friends. I like just doing stupid shit with my friends, going to the movies. Sometimes we go paintballing on a good day. But when it's the summertime, I'm hardly home. During this summer, I'm going to take a lot of you guys with me, and I'm going to show you guys what I do during the summer. But it's actually going to be pretty fun. For me, one of my favorite hobbies is working out. But besides that, just hanging out with friends and just doing whatever. It doesn't really matter as long as it doesn't involve jail or drugs or the hospital. So to answer your third question, do I believe in demonic possession? Yes, I do, because I have my own religious beliefs and I have my own spiritual beliefs, and I do believe that humans and people are naturally stupid for not seeing the bigger picture. Everybody wants to make assumptions and everybody wants to think, oh well, there's nothing after you die. Yeah, once you die, you die. Who the hell are you to say that? You know what I mean? Who the hell is anybody to say that there's things out there that we can't even comprehend yet? So yes, I do believe in demonic possession. And to answer your fourth question, I never tried, lucid dreaming, but I don't want to try it because of what you just said about paralysis and all that shit. So I'm good. To answer your last question, chocolate cake or vanilla cake? I'd say chocolate, but then again, vanilla can vary. So, but thanks for your question, man. On to the second question, which is from, what is that, Mac Madness 555. Hey Alex, first off, I just wanted to say that you are a legend, man. Truly are. You inspire people like me to be strong in life. Besides your amazing videos, you as a whole are truly a gifted and good-hearted man. Oh wow, thank you so much for that. You'd make me start crying here. I truly hope you make it far in life because the world needs people like you. I don't want to toot my own horn, but thank you, and I do believe that. But also, before I get into my questions, this is toward your subscribers. Stop asking Alex the same Dragon Ball Z questions. He loves Dragon Ball Z so much, but it's called Fan Mail of the Week, not Dragon Ball Z Questions of the Week. I'm about to stand up out of my chair and just do this. I mean, granted, I mean, it's called Fan Mail of the Week, but, if you want to ask your Dragon Ball Z questions, feel free, but don't, ask 20,000 Dragon Ball Z questions that are all the same, you know what I mean? If you're going to ask some, just keep it to a low minimum, like 1 or 2. Just don't ask like 1,000 questions. I love Dragon Ball Z, but, when people keep asking the same question, it's like, ah. Okay, so just for you, man, I will only ask 1 Dragon Ball Z question, and that will be all. Okay. Question number 1. What are your views on the New World Order? Ooh, boy. Why do you think they're doing what they are doing? And also, what do you personally feel like is their agenda? I love that question so much. Thank you. Question 2. Let's say you were asked to create 3 movies in Hollywood. Okay. Custom self-made script along with your choice of direction. What 3 movies would you make? They could be originals, remakes, reboots, sequels, or trilogies. I love that question as well. Oh my god. Best one so far. Here we go. Question 3. What would you say to a girl that broke your heart if she were to try and walk back in your life? Wow. I love your fucking questions, man. Where have you been all this time? Question 4, do you think Goku will be able to master the Super Saiyan God form, or will Akira Toriyama keep it the way it is, meaning Goku's God power will be unstable? Alright, I mean, let's see. Question 5, where do you see video games in the next 25 years? Oh, man. Question 6, where do you see movies in the next 25 years? Thank you for answering my questions, Alex. Again, you are the absolute best. Thank you for recommending me to Paul's channel, too. Look at that, Paul. You better thank me for this, bitch. You two are gaming icons. Thank you. And I'm sure Paul will thank you for that. Thank you. Wait. Thank you for the give. Wait, thank you for the give, as always. Thank you for the gift, as always. KDG6 is my uncle's best friend, so when he won your Naruto... Wait. That guy? Wait, so he won my Naruto? Holy shit. Wait, he called me up and he told me he's playing it that day. Thank you for everything. Wait, so you know the guy that won the freaking Naruto that I gave away? Holy shit. What a small freaking world this is. Oh my god. Thank you for everything, man. Have a great day. P.S. We want Screw You Squid t-shirts. P.S.S.S. We want Screw You Whale t-shirts. P.S.S.S. We want Unreal gear. P.S.S.S. Fuck you, Illuminati. And P.S.S.S.S.S. Fuck you, Sean. Oh, he said fuck you, Sean. Oh my god. All right. Where do I begin with the first question? All right. My views on the New World Order. George W. Bush Sr. announced it in 1991 during his little press conference saying, yeah, it's a big idea, a new world order, where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. And if we were to fulfill our agenda, blah, blah, blah. The New World Order just wants to control the masses. They want to control the people. They want to control us. I, for one, do not stand for that. I stand for liberty and freedom. Now, my personal feel and my personal take on the New World Order, their agenda is to totally control the population, chip everybody, RFID chips, radio frequency identification chips, make sure they keep everybody in check. It's been confirmed, people. For those of you that are watching this, and I'm really hoping you are, this goes for everybody that's listening to my sound of my voice right now. The New World Order, they just want to control population. They feel like we, the people, are only cattle. We're only expendables, meaning that we are useless resources. They don't like us. And who consists of the New World Order? That consists of the super ultra mega rich people. Now, if you guys think Oprah is rich, if you guys think Lil Wayne is rich, if you guys think, John Cena is rich, these people pale in comparison to the people behind the scenes who print the money. So, at the end of the day, I feel like their agenda is population reduction, population control, media censorship, internet censorship, CISPA, whatever they can to limit us as people. And I feel like knowledge is power. So, peaceful protests, or maybe even just trying to educate others. That's my point of view. To answer your second question, if I were to ask to make 3 movies in Hollywood, what would they be? Originals, remakes, reboots, sequels, or trilogies? All right, this is a great question that I don't even know what to do. Honestly, this is what I would do. I would make a sequel to Freddy vs. Jason 2, which I think should happen. I would make a trilogy of the Avengers. And I would probably do a reboot of I think it's Stephen King's It. So, It the Clown as a reboot, trilogy to the Avengers and trilogy to, but I mean, then again, hold on. Damn it, there's so many options. Freddy vs. Jason 2, trilogy to the Avengers, a reboot for It. If I had to pick other movies as well, I mean, it would vary, but those would be my 3. But, I mean, Evil Dead as well. I'd do a trilogy for that, but, I'm trying to think. Oh my god. Definitely do a trilogy to Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. Hell yeah. But, I mean, if I had to pick 3, those would be my 3. To answer your third question, what would I say to a girl that would try to walk back in your life after she broke your heart? Don't do it. Do not allow her to gain power over you. If a girl broke my heart and she tried to walk back in my life, which has happened before, I wouldn't accept her because of the simple fact that I know that I'm better than her, and it was her mistake. If she chose not to be with a person like me, it is her call. The ball was in her court, and she wanted to do that and make those decisions, so I would say no. Get out of my life. I don't need people like you, so therefore my ultimate decision would be rejecting her for breaking my heart. To answer your Dragon Ball Z question, will Goku be able to master Super Saiyan God form? I really do hope so, because Goku looked like he wasn't in control when he fought Bills. Will Akira Toriyama keep it that way as an unstable form? I really hope not, because then that really, devalues the Super Saiyan God form. But if he makes it to where Vegeta can, learn it and Goku masters it, it'd be great, because then we can see great progression. To answer your fifth question, where do I see video games in the next 25 years? Honestly, man, in the next 25 years, guys, I see video games like this. No CDs. I see games being streamed digitally. I also see no controllers, to be honest. The Xbox 5 or the PlayStation 8, I don't see any controllers. I don't see any... In 25 years from now, I believe that controllers will be obsolete. I feel like CDs will be obsolete. Everything will be digital. And quite frankly, to be honest, games might suck 25 years from now. So appreciate them now before they all just go to hell. And to answer your sixth question, where do I see movies in 25 years? With the way things are going, I mean, I see movies, doing fairly all right, depending on what's, to come here and there. With all the superhero movies that they can do, they're gonna have to get into gaming. For example, making an Uncharted movie, or a Gears of War movie, or a Halo movie, or a God of War movie, or a Thief movie, or a Need for Speed Underground movie, or something along those lines. You know what I mean? So I feel like they might go in that direction. But then again, that's only if they don't have any more options. But thanks for your question, dude. That was probably like the best set of questions I've ever seen in my life. On to the third question, which is from Super Freak saying, "Hey Alex, me again. Thank you for answering my last questions. Now for some more, and this time I promise no DBZ questions." All right. Question 1, you said you played Resident Evil 4. Did you unlock any of the special weapons like the Chicago typewriter or the hand cannon? Question 2, what happened to the Spider-Man walkthroughs? Question 3, do you like the Call of Duty map for Black Ops? Oh, Call of the Dead map for Black Ops. Question 4, have you ever heard of the game called Prototype? Yes, I have. You should check it out if you have time. Question 5, if you could do something without being punished by God or the law, what would it do? I asked my friend this, and he said he would rape someone or be a pedophile. Wow. I guess that's it. Have a good day and don't die. P.S. Goku's pubic hair would cripple Yamcha. P.S.S. I sodomized the like button and I was tight. Okay. To answer your first question, I remember I unlocked a lot of, special weapons in Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube, because I only had it for the GameCube because that's what it originally came out for before the PS2. I unlocked a lot of weapons. I actually beat the game on hard like twice. So, probably more than that. I don't know. I remember I played Resident Evil 4 a lot. And quite frankly, I remember I unlocked everything. I couldn't find some of the things here and there, but I definitely unlocked infinite ammo for everything. I've done a lot of stuff. So... for me, it's like, I'm really proud to say that was probably one of the greatest games I ever played. But, to me, I did unlock, a lot of great weapons. So, to me, Resident Evil 4 still stands as, the best Resident Evil. in my opinion. But I mean, until they make a better one, who knows? To answer your second question, what happened to the Spider-Man walkthroughs? Quite frankly, I had to give the game back to my friend. Oh, sad face. Question 3, do I like Call of the Dead? Yes, I do. I do feel like Call of the Dead was actually unique. And for me, it was actually pretty fun, you know, traveling here and there on a boat and sliding down like a rappeller and all that kind of stuff. So I liked it. It was really enjoyable. And plus, having to fight a boss, that was incredibly cool. And the weather changing and all that stuff, oh, it was great. Have I ever heard of Prototype? Yes, I have. I've actually done a little playthrough on it way back when my channel first started, so you might want to go check that out. And if I could do something to answer your final question that can be, that doesn't get me in trouble nor being punished by God, I would either kill someone that I really hate without being punished by God or in trouble by the law, or I would also rape a couple people. But, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, as an understatement. I'm just saying. But mainly I would just have sex like every single minute of like everywhere, and oh my God, I would literally just go outside and just bang some girl next to like a park or something. Like, I don't know, I just you know what I mean, damn it. I mean, shit. I mean, your friend said he'd be a pedophile, so that's just way too much. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Future Gohan. Hey Alex, your videos are awesome. Keep up the good work. Are they really awesome? Do you like them? Do they turn you on? Are you wet? Are you wet? Are you wet? Check your pants. All right, we'll see. Question 1. Who did you enjoy more in WWE? Maurice or Kelly? And who did you think was hotter? Question 2. I know you answered this before in one of your other fan mails, but what would you prefer? A girl with no ass and huge boobs, or a girl with big ass and no boobs? Question 3. Do you think WWE 2K14 is going to be better than WWE 13? P.S. You should follow me on Twitter at EasyBreezy. PSS, fuck you, Yamcha. And PSS, fuck you, Bulma. Bulma's actually pretty good. I mean, I tabbed that, you know what I mean? All right, to answer your first question, who do I think was hotter? I think Maurice was hotter. Who I think was better? I do think Kelly was just a little better, but Kelly's a whore. Anybody in the wrestling business can tell you that, but I'm not going to get into that any further. To answer your second question, I would go for a girl with, I mean, does it really matter? I mean, fuck. Probably big ass, no boobs, but then again, I like me some titties. So, but no ass, huge boobs. Damn it. I would go with the obvious one, and I'll let you decide on that. And to answer your third question, absolutely, because it's 2K making it, so I really do hope that the dynamics of the game are fixed a little bit here and there, so I want to see what they got cooking up. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Rolando. Hey man, I think you are the best YouTuber because 1, you does at least put 1 video up a day. 2, you does be yourself when you are commentating. 3, you does do fan mail and give back to us. You don't see that too much on YouTube. I can go on, but now it's time for the cues. Thank you, man. Question 1. Use your imagination for this. What if zombies learned... What if you learned zombies... Wait. What if zombies learn over time to use guns and swords? Wow. What would you do then? I'd be fucking terrified. What would you do? Question 2. Can you do a video on how to get ZEQ2 Lite tutorial? Because I tried and it didn't work. I'm going to get into that right now because I finally want to bury the hatchet with that freaking game. Question 3. The first answer comes to mind. What is the best game that you've ever played, and what is the best video you've ever made? Wow, that's actually pretty hard. Question 4. Have you ever played the Need for Speed game? Yes, I have. Question 5. Do you know how to get a private server on Minecraft? Question 6. Does Paul do fan mails also? If not, force him to. Just kidding. Just ask. Question 7. What if Slender was the Locust King? What would be your reaction? Oh my God. Question 8. Is GTA 5 released by you already? Because I've seen in St. Martin, and I've already released here. St. Martin is located in the Netherlands. Oh, okay. Question 9. How long have you known Paul? Question 10. Who would you rather... Wait. Who would you rather? Slender, Yamcha, or the Locust Queen to be your mom? Oh, okay. Question 11. Did you check that vid I sent you on Minecraft traps? Question 12. What if the Locust King was a mix of an alien and a predator? A pre-alien? Question 13. This question is for your subscribers. I dare you all who's watching this that you must only send 1 DBZ question for the week. And if you do that, that means you don't have... If you don't do that, then it means you have a mouse dick. Oh, a mouse dick. Think about the pic of a person of Illuminati-shaped head and standing there as a person. kick him in the ball. What the fuck? Oh my god. Check this video out. It's cool. Must watch. PS, Paul, you rock. PSS, let the haters hate. Absolutely. PSSS, Summer, I am waiting for you to come faster for the crime. World peace. All right. To answer your first question, what would I do if zombies learned how to use guns and swords? That just means that I would be very, very stealthy. I mean, they're still stupid, right? But they do know how to use those things, but they're pretty stupid. So, I mean, that fares up in my advantage because actually I can outsmart them. So, to answer your second question, I can't do a tutorial because I can't really do a freaking run through of my computer screen because I don't know how and I don't have the programs. But this is how you do it. You go to Google, you type that in, right? You download the game. Once it's done downloading, you click on the file, in which case where it downloaded, wherever. You extract the files onto your computer, extract to desktop or whatever. And once you do that, it should automatically work. I mean, there's actually directions on how to do it in the FAQs, and it's really not easy. It's hard. I mean, you just download it, you extract the files, and that's it. You have the game. It's incredibly easy. To answer your third question, what is the best game I've ever played? I don't have favorites, but if I had to pick one game, what game would it be? Best game I ever played? Probably Halo 3 because I had tons of fun on Halo 3, to be honest. Just definitely a lot of memories on there. And if I had to pick my best video I've ever made, that actually varies. I don't have a best video, but you let me know what your best video of me really is. So, to answer your fourth question, I have played Need for Speed. I have, little playthroughs on my channel. I mean, in case you go check them out, they're back from November. Question number 5, do I know how to private a Minecraft server? Not really. I'm not really too familiar with servers on Minecraft, so, I mean, especially on the PC version. On the Xbox, all you need to do is just click invite only. That's it. Question 6, Paul doesn't really do fan mails from what I see. He's mainly into his Let's Plays, but I can't really force him to do that unless I take a baseball bat and I just smash him across the head. To answer your 7th question, what would my reaction be if Slender was the Locust King? I'd probably just be in a complete shock. First of all, I'd ask myself, what the hell were you doing stalking people in the woods? Like, what the hell? To answer your 8th question, GTA 5 hasn't released here, nor has it released in the Netherlands, because the game is set to release in September worldwide. So if we didn't get it here, I'm pretty sure nobody got it over there. Question 9, how long have I known Paul? For almost a year. Question 10, who would I have as a mama? Probably Slender, because then if somebody fucks with me, I'll just get Slender to just bludger them to death, you know what I mean? To answer your 11th question, yes, I have, and I actually learned some pretty unique stuff from that video, so thank you for the video. Question 12, what if the Locust King was a mix of Alien and Predator? I highly doubt it, but if it did happen, then that shit would be beast. And pretty much that concludes it for your questions, because question number 13 was actually a little threat. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from, what is that, Yardimishmega? YRGFD3? Oh my god, nice profile picture, like, what are you, from the 80s? Nice. Hey Alex, sent you some fan mail last week, but it wasn't on your video. Aw, but it's okay, since I know that you've got a shit ton of mail every week. Can't answer everything. Anyways, I just want to let you know that I really respect you, and I love how you dedicated yourself to the fans. Always keeping us updated on the latest gaming news and sitting on that chair for 2 to 3 hours answering our questions. Well, anyways, on to my questions. Question 1. What are the origins of fuck you whale / squid? Question 2, how would you feel like if you found out the way... Wait, how did you feel when you found out the way Chris Benoit died? Question 3, when, which is above, you get your WWE contract, will you still be making any kind of videos? Question 4, what do you think of my avatar icon thingy? Question 5, can you answer this in your... Wait, can you answer the next question in the voice you use when you say fuck you whale, fuck you squid? Okay. Question 6, if Sean Schimmel came to one of your wrestling matches and saw you in the crowd, what would you do? Well, those are all my questions, Alex. Thank you for answering them. I love you. I love you too. To answer your first question, the origins pretty much goes back from South Park when I was watching it. The way some of those Koreans and Chinese people talked, I actually wanted to incorporate that. So I was like, oh, how funny would it be if I just said it in that tone of voice? It wouldn't be funny if I said fuck you whale. I mean, just listen to the sound of that. Fuck you whale. Like, come on, it sounds very like fuck you whale. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's so fucking funny. To answer your second question, I actually cried because Chris Benoit is actually one of my favorite wrestlers. He's an amazing person to me, and I feel like what happened in that house, what happened during that time, you know, it didn't really happen. Like, sort of say, like, I feel like he wasn't responsible. There's more to it than that. There has to be. To answer your third question, when I get my WWE contract, will I still be making any kind of videos? Absolutely. Wait a minute. Do you think if I go to the WWE that I will stop making videos? Are you crazy? I will never stop making videos. I mean, granted, I may have a delay. You know, like, I'm not going to have a capture card when I'm on the road. But does that mean I'm not going to make videos? Absolutely. I'm going to make videos whether I'm in there or not. But I know I'm going to be in the WWE one day. So I will be making videos regardless, even after. So more videos for you guys, more videos for me, more videos for everybody. So question 4, what do I think of your icon thingy? Very unique. I like the mustache. I like your mustache. To answer your 5th question, can you answer the next question in your voice you used to say fuck you Will and fuck you Squid? Okay. If Sean Schimmel came to my wrestling match, what would I do? Ah, shit! I go crazy! I'm like, oh, Sean Schimmel, go Super Saiyan! Ah! That's the first thing I do. Like, I would just probably, like, the first thing I do is I'd ask him, like, oh my god, can you just yell something out while I'm fucking wrestling, please? But, thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Mr. Goku Saiyan. Hello, Alex. I am a huge fan of yours and really love your videos, and I appreciate everything you do for us. Aw, really? Do you really appreciate it? Are you just saying that? Do you really appreciate my work? Are you serious? Are you serial? Anyways, this week I have 3 questions for you. All right. Question 1. You started playing Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2. Well, that game reminded me of Red Alert 3. I don't know if you ever played that game, but you can make videos about Red Alert 3. Okay. Question 2. Your Minecraft... Well, your 2 Minecraft projects, when do they begin? Because you said that one time you're going to start the projects in June, but then you said a video that you're going to start the projects in May. So in 1 month, you're going to do the Minecraft project. Okay. Question 3. How would you call a whale, a squid, and a dolphin together? Interesting. Anyway, thanks for the questions. I really appreciate all your hard work for us, your fan mails, and giveaways. And all of your other videos are really entertaining. P.S. You are the best and funniest YouTuber I've ever seen. P.S.S. Everyone stop saying fuck you, Paul. P.S.S.S. You also say when you start watching Lord of the Rings. So I will tell you how you should begin. First, watch The Fellowship of the Ring. After that, watch Two Towers. And then watch Return of the King. I think the best part is Return of the King because in the final battle is just so epic. You also get to watch The Hobbit, just maybe if you already watched. All right, keep up the good work. All right, to answer your first question, will I do Red Alert 3? If I can get my big bear hands on it, then probably I will. But Battle for Middle-earth 2 is actually pretty good. And I really do hope they make a 3rd one, so we're just going to have to see where that goes. But Red Alert 3, if I can get my hands on it, then yes. And to answer your second question, my Minecraft projects, the PC version, the PC server, I will open that up in May, probably the first week of May. So we have approximately a week from now, guys, until we all start playing Minecraft together on the PC. So be happy on that. As for the Xbox One, it's actually when we finish the whole TGA world. That's when I'm going to make that open and everybody can play. And to answer your third question, how would I call a whale, a squid, and a dolphin? A dolph squale? I mean, that's just like the best thing I can think of right now, like a dolph squale. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Aspire Next One. Look, it's the guy that I played ZEQ2 with. Yo, we got to play some more games, man. I'm going to beat that ass. Nah. Hey, Alex, how you doing, man? Just me again, Doom. Thanks for putting me in ZEQ2 like Epic Battle Race. Okay. Vegito, SS3 versus Super Saiyan 5 Goku. It was an awesome fight, but But anyways, I've seen you do more videos about Evil Dead aliens, so I will ask you some horror movie questions if you don't mind. Oh, bring it on. Which Friday the 13th movie was your favorite? Top 3 original series, no remakes included. Okay. Question 2, which Slender series is your favorite? Nightmare on Elm Street. Which slasher series is your favorite? Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Friday the 13th, etc. Question 3, who would win in a fight between Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees, in your opinion? Thanks for answering my questions once again. You're awesome, man. And we will meet again sometime in ZEQ2 Light or Fan Mail of the Week. See ya! All right, to answer your first question, which was my favorite Friday the 13th? Jason Goes to Hell. That was a pretty good one for me. Then I would have to say Friday the 13th Part 2 and probably Friday the 13th Part 5. So, wait. Well, actually, I've really enjoyed 2. So, 2, 3, and Jason Goes to Hell. Those are my favorites. To answer your second question, which slasher series was my favorite? Scream was good until they fucking ruined it. So, there goes Scream. Halloween, I'd say the original Halloween, because Halloween actually had that vibe of like hopelessness and just like so much shit that just went down. That's just like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Friday the 13th was great too, but you know, I think Halloween. Nightmare on Elm Street is a good close third. And who do I think would win in a fight between Jason and Michael? Honestly, I don't really know. I would have to say probably, I mean, it probably end up in a tie, because just look at those two. You know, this is how the fight would happen. This is exactly what you would hear in the movie. Silence. That's all you'd hear. Actually, you'd probably hear something like this. That's all you'd fucking hear in the movie. So, for me, I would have to say probably Jason. But, I mean, who knows? But thanks for your question, dude. On to the next question, which is from David Asselant. Hey, Alex, it's David, and I'm going to start off by saying that you are my role model. Really? Me? Aw, do you really mean that? Thank you. And you are the best YouTuber ever. So, on to the questions. Question number 1. I know you can't draw, but can you please try to? I'm going to answer that right now. No, because my drawings are equivalent to a kindergartner's drawings. They're terrible. I can't draw for the life of me. Like, if a nuclear bomb were to say, like, to hit every city and every state and every part of the world, and the only way for me to, you know, conclude that or end that is for me to draw, I would just, that'd be the end of everybody, because I can't draw. Question 2. Can you reply back and send me how to download the link to ZEQ2 Light Revolution 5, because I would like to beat you so hard at that game. You can't beat me. I'm the man. I have every legendary form, every character known in existence. You can't beat me, but I would beat you. But I mean, just there is no download link. Like if you listen to the previous answer I gave to the other guy, Google.com, type that in, download, extract files on computer, and that's it. From there, it's free. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, you guys just have to go on the FAQs and just read. It's very, very simple. Once you download it, you go to the file that, you know, has downloaded to your computer. Like, for example, you download the game. Once you've downloaded the game, you go on your computer, you go on your desktop, or wherever it is the game downloaded to. You go, you find the file, you right-click, extract files to computer or whatever. You extract the files, and then that's it. You play the game. Question 3. What is better in your opinion, chocolate or vanilla? That actually varies. Question 3. In Dragon Ball GT, I thought that Goku should have had gold fur, and that all because he turned into a gold ape. Do you agree? Question 4. Did you ever go to the website fan fiction? It has what if, like Wish, Passmore. Check it out. All right. Question 5. Did you ever see DBZ like waffles? No. Question 6. How did you make your YouTube channel like that? I made a channel because I have, and I can't make it like that. Thanks for taking your time to answer my question, and I guess I have to end it like this. Fuck you, whale, fuck you, squid, fuck you, Yamcha, fuck you, sushi. The combination of whale and squid and Yamcha. Alright, pretty much I've answered your first question and your second question. Your third question, chocolate or vanilla. When it comes to pudding, I would say vanilla, but when it comes to certain other things, I would have to say chocolate. To answer your third question, I really do believe that he should have had his gold fur and gold hair. That actually makes sense. Why would he revert to red and black? You know, it's just like, It's not even red fur. He had like purplish, like pinkish, kind of like light red. It was weird. To answer your fourth question, did I ever visit the website fanfiction? No, but I'm definitely going to check it out once I'm done with this. To answer your fifth question, have I ever seen DBZ likes waffles? No, I have not. And to answer your sixth question, I don't really know how your YouTube channel is like, but it's pretty simple. I went on YouTube.com and I looked up some tutorials. That's pretty much how I made my channel the way to be. If you have the new YouTube layout, then you can't really do it because you're limited. So, you know, a lot of stuff is limited for that. But, I mean, if you have the old YouTube layout, then you probably have some sort of, like, some sort of option to, like, do more. But then again, it's like, if they're going to limit you, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. Like, with the new YouTube layout, I feel like they limit people. So you can't really utilize, you know, things to your full potential, you know what I mean? But, you know, to me, I just feel like with the new layout, it sucks so much that you can't really do nothing with. But if you do have the old layout, just go to tutorials, how to make a layout for YouTube, and it's right there. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Bill's God of Destruction. Question 1. Who would you do, Bulma or Chi-Chi? I already answered this so many times, I would go with Bulma. Question 2. What if Bardock fought Super Saiyan Vegeta? Who would win? Ooh. Question 3. Do you think that Vegeta Super Saiyan God could beat Super Saiyan God Goku? No, I do not. Question 4. What is your power level? Question 5. Super Namek Piccolo versus Super Saiyan Vegeta. PS. Fuck you, Yamcha. Fuck you, Squid. And fuck you, Justin Bieber. To answer your second question, I do believe that Vegeta might win, just because he has a little bit more experience in the Super Saiyan form. Plus, he has a lot more attacks in his arsenal, like the Final Flash, the Big Bang, the Final Explosion. So Bardock would not stand a chance. To answer your third question, I do believe that Goku would decimate Vegeta in that form. But then again, that's only if they mastered both forms will they able to clash and have like a very good battle. To answer your fourth question, what is my power level? It is definitely, my power level is definitely over 9 billion. Flat out. Strongest character in existence. To answer your fifth question and your last question, Super Namek Piccolo versus Super Saiyan Vegeta, I would have to say with Super Namek Piccolo, because when Vegeta first discovered that Piccolo and Kami fused, he was so freaking terrified of Piccolo that he actually reverted back to his normal form. That was actually when Piccolo let Cell escape. You ought to go look that episode up. It's actually pretty cool. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from White33 Lion. Hey, you are really cool. Doing a lot of different and cool videos on your that other YouTubers wouldn't dare do, or is too scared to do because they think people would cool nerds them. You are awesome, man, and I only sub to great YouTubers that sort of resembles me in a way. I would love to do some YouTube videos with you if you have the time. My video quality is bad because I don't have the right recording stuff. Hopefully soon, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm ready for this YouTube thing. I don't, and I could do it. I mean, I've tried it. I haven't given up. But I don't think anyone will watch my videos because they're not HD. Hey, they don't have to be HD for them to watch it. What are you talking about? Anyways, you are awesome, and you really put your heart and faith back into ZBZ and YouTube in general. Keep up the good work, man, and I'll keep watching. I haven't subbed yet, only because I like to keep a minimum of 10 YouTubers on my list so I can keep up with their uploads. It's much easier to sub to less amount of YouTubers than to have 100 of them and keep saying LOLs. Sorry for the book I just wrote, but I really do hope you're reading. I'm willing to sub to you even if you add me more than I would like to thank. Okay, hope you read. All right, to answer, I mean, just, you can't really give up even if you really want to. I mean, yeah, we could do videos. I don't really mind that, but I mean, I hate when people have that assumption where, oh, nobody's going to watch my stuff, or, oh, I'm not good enough. No, it's like you can't really be like that, you know? Like, you have to have motivation. You have to have, you know, inspiration. And if I inspire you, then that just means that, you know, you should work hard. You know, take time to plan things out before you do it. For example, you just said you have a YouTube account, but you don't think you're ready. Exactly. I mean, even if you're not ready, prepare for when you are ready. You know what I mean? Like, invest in a capture card, invest in a good mic. And, you know, from then on in, you can just kick off your channel right there, and slowly it'll accumulate, and then you'll get wherever you need to get. You know, I feel like people should really not give up on themselves because something's not going their way. You know, if that's the case, then just, you know, what happened to the old cliche term of working hard for obtaining something that you truly want. You know, if you really want something in life so badly, you have to work hard for it. So I work hard for mine, and I do it because I love it. Not only does it benefit me, but I do love what I do. I mean, I have not seen any YouTuber that does what I do yet. You know, I am truly out there. I mean, I can just speak very freely on myself and Paul and PewDiePie and all these people. Like, they're awesome. Those are the only people I would say that are within my circle of YouTube realms, because we are only doing what, you know, other people aren't. You know, I'm not discrediting other people, nor am I demonizing other YouTubers. You know, if they do what they do, that's great. That's awesome for them. You know, best of luck and God bless them for whatever they do. But me, I like to keep things different, and this is why I do what I do. Granted, a lot of people might say, hey, you need more subs, but you know what? That's ultimately up to the people. So I greatly appreciate everything I got daily. But thanks for your comments, man. On to the next question, which is from Lego Block Star Wars. Hey, Alex, it's me again. Thanks for answering my previous questions, and I have some more questions for you today. Here are my questions. Oh, God. Here we go. I'm kind of confused now. Is Gogeta canon or not? In any case, he is not canon. Do you think he could become canon in the upcoming DBZ movies? Question 2, what is your other channel where you upload your wrestling videos? Question 3, do you think that in a couple of years we'll be able to see you at WrestleMania? I hope so. Question 4, who would win? You or a fusion between Bills and Whis? Well, these are my questions, and I hope you can answer them. Good luck. P.S. Fuck you! To answer your first question, Gogeta, from what I've been reading and from what I've been told, isn't canon because he was only a part of a movie. He isn't really canon, sort of say. But could he ever become canon? Yes. To me, I consider him canon, but if the sources that I'm looking at are considering him not to be canon because he's only a part of a movie rather than the actual story, then, you know, that just says a lot right there. But could he become canon in the upcoming DBZ series or movies? Yeah, if Akira Toriyama wants them to, you know. To answer your second question, what is my other channel? It's called Evolution Chronicles. Just type in Felix Rampage or something like that and you'll find it. Or you can just click on my homepage, scroll down to where I have my recommended YouTubers, and then you just click on Evolution Chronicles. To answer your third question, do you see me at WrestleMania in a couple years? I really do hope so. If everything pulls through correctly, then I really, really hope so. But if not, then I'm going to have to wait it out just a little longer. And to answer your last question, who will win between me and a fusion of Billy and Whis? I will destroy those guys with my freaking army of squids and whales that I'll just throw at them just repeatedly. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Trunks from the future. Sup, Alex? I only have a few questions to ask you. Question 1. Do you think that Dragon Ball Z is dead, that is nobody interested? What? Do you think that Dragon Ball Z is dead and that no one is interested in it anymore? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Question 2, do you think that they will make more DBZ movies and possibly bring a show back? If you do, what do you think that will be about? Question 3, how come after the Cell Saga we hardly saw TM, Yamcha, Krillin, even Piccolo? We saw mostly Gohan, Goten, Goku, Trunks, Vegeta, and Hercule for some reason. Question 4, if they do continue to show, why? Wait, if they continue to show, why didn't they? Well, I don't get that, but to answer your first question, DBZ is not dead, and a lot of people are actually interested in it. In Japan, Battle of Gods, it did extremely well, and for me, I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but if it wasn't for me releasing all of this Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods information, news, and updates for everybody, then I don't think as many people would have been excited as they would have, you know, if nobody else did it. So to me, I see myself as the voice of Dragon Ball Z because I love that show so much that I do want them to bring back the series. So this is why I will do everything in my power to see that come to fruition. I myself have a big voice. You guys have a voice. You know, it is plausible to make this happen. So there are millions of people that are still interested in all of this because if they're not, why would they be, you know, excited, you know, with what they are right now? You know what I mean? To answer your second question, I do believe that they're gonna make more movies and possibly a new show. I already answered this question like so many times. What will it be about? It might be revolving the other gods in the other universes because remember, Bills and Whis aren't just gods of everything. There are 12 other gods. So, yeah. And question 3, why didn't those guys ever appear anymore? I mean, you can't really say that because Piccolo was in the Super Booth, you know, thing, sort of say. And, I mean, Piccolo had a role, but TM, Yamcha, and Krillin, all them, I mean, they didn't have a significant role. I mean, they weren't the Guardians anymore. They're not like people that you can revert to for help. You know, it's Goku, it's Gohan, Goten, it's Trunks, it's Vegeta. So those are the guys that hold it down. And to answer your last question, if they can't continue the show, why don't they? They will. They will. And if they don't, then that's their fucking problem. You know what I mean? Like, I would want them to continue, but that all varies on how they want to, you know, do business, sort of say. That's just my point of view. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Creature143. Yo, Alex, this is my new account. My old one was Oblivion. Oh, God. I have some more questions for you if you want to answer. May look long, but they're short questions. Question 1. What is your favorite porn category? Oh, my God. Question 2. If Bulma, Pam, Bardock, and Lara Croft from Tomb Raider were in a porno movie, what would you call it? Would you watch it, and what category will it fall under? What the hell? Question 3. Who is your favorite porn star? What the hell with the porn questions? Question 4. What will be the 6 things that you will do on your bucket list? Okay. Question 5. What are your views of, say, a teen like 18 years old who were to date someone 2 years younger or even 3 years? Question 6. If you could undo what you did in the past, what would you undid? What would you want to do, but you didn't do it when you had the chance to change? What would you do and didn't do before and didn't want to change? Okay, well, there's a lot of do's and didn'ts in this question. Let me see. Let's see you answer that one, you squid. All right, question 7, blondes or brunettes? Question 8, what would you do on your what do you do on my spare time? Okay, now on to the serious questions. Question 1. What if the gods in the other universes, Dragon Ball Z, were either Goku and Vegeta, but they didn't know? Very interesting. Or everything that they have been doing in their life was training and learning to take over the previous gods' roles. I don't know how to explain that, so I just wrote it the way I could. Okay. Question 2. If you remember my last question about Kim Jong-un and his fucked plans to the for the world, I thought this would be I thought this in the shower. Ew. When I had something, or part of the Illuminati. What if he had something? Okay. Question 3. You know how in wrestling when they have first blood matches, is the blood real or fake? That always gets me. Question 4. What would my entry song be in WWE? Question 5. What are your takes on 9/11? I think it's the same depth as an inside job. Planes cover up. What do you think? I agree. Question 6. Do you like my ass? Okay, this is just weird, man. This is all for now. Thanks, Alex. Don't read my other questions. This is my new channel. Too late, bitch. P.S. Maybe think of buying a new chair. P.S.S. Fuck you! Who am I gonna say here? Who am I gonna say? Donkey! Alright, to answer your first question, what is my favorite porn category? What the hell, man? I guess you could say amateur. Fuck. To answer your second question, if Bulma, Pan, Bardock, and Lara Croft were to make a porno, what would I call it? Or what category will it fall under? It would probably fall under, like, something like kinky, because I'm pretty sure Bardock would take one of them into space and, like, just probably jizz on them. I don't fucking know. I mean, why are you asking porn questions? Question 3, who is your favorite porn star? Probably Rachel Starr, I guess you could say. Question 4, what are 6 things to do on my bucket list? Well, if you're talking about this year, it is to get a car, to reach 225 pounds at least, because I'm up to 200, so I'm trying to, like, build up that extra weight, because, I mean, working out and gaining muscle is very hard. To get booked on more shows for wrestling. What else? Growing my hair out a little bit more, just the way I used to have it before. I have several things on my bucket list. Some things I can't name, some things I can. So, to answer your 5th question, what are my views of an 18-year-old dating somebody 2 years younger or even 3? Well, I mean, who's to say what age you're supposed to date? I think for an 18-year-old, like, the minimum should be 16. But if you're going to go lower than that, then, I mean, just 15, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do it. But 16, I guess you could say. I mean, that's all right. But, I mean, for me, I wouldn't do it because I'm 21. So dating a 16-year-old is like, no. To answer your 6th question, if I can undo anything and then just tell myself to do it or blah, 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 I would undo a lot of things. Probably just hanging out with the crowd that I did back in junior high school. And probably like toward the beginning of high school and whatnot. But if I can just go back in time and tell myself to do some things that I never done before, that is to actually have the courage to ask some girls out that I was too afraid to ask out. Other things would be to just not really care too much, so more of the consequences of doing an action, but just going out and living life, pretty much, I guess you could say. To answer your 7th question, blondes or brunettes, it doesn't matter to me, but, you know, if I had to pick one, then I guess brunettes. I mean, I don't know. Just, does it really matter about the hair color? Shit. Question 8, what do I do on my spare time? I work out, I go to practice, or just I hang out with friends. All right, serious questions. To answer your first serious question, I mean, I highly doubt that Goku and Vegeta would be gods of their own respective realms or whatever, because that wouldn't mean anything. I mean, just number one, I think that would kill the moral of the 12 gods, because technically wouldn't there be 10 if you disinclude Goku and Vegeta? I think it wouldn't make any sense. I think they would have to earn their own roles, sort of say, but that's just my point of view. To answer your second question, what if he had something to do or part of the Illuminati? I do think Kim Jong-un is a part of the Illuminati, or at least he has some sort of role in it. Whether he's in or not, I do believe that he is a maniac. He's just crazy, and that guy should be taught a lesson, and if not, then we're all screwed. To answer your third question, the wrestling blood that you see on television is real. Sometimes it's a little too much, because if you lacerate a certain part of your forehead, you will bleed profusely. You know what I mean? I've bled before, and it hurts. But that was because I took a chair shot to the side of my. I took a chair shot to the head, and a little part of the chair actually hit my nose a little bit, and I started gushing through my nose. But the wrestling blood is real. I really don't understand where some people can get the word fake from. It's real blood. You can't fake real blood. I mean, granted, if they gig or not, it's real blood regardless. I mean, do people watch, like, after the matches when they get stitched up? I mean, that's real shit. To answer your fourth question, what would my entry song be for WWE? It would either be Tens, it'd probably be Amphibious, or it would probably be How Can I Live Without You by El Nino. To answer your fifth question, what are my takes on 9/11? I do believe that 9/11 was an inside job for me. There's lots of evidence to support that. But nonetheless, I mean, there's a whole lot of truth that hasn't been revealed to the public for obvious reasons. But I do have my theories on 9/11, and I do believe that 9/11 had something to do with the inside jobs and whatever, just for us to go invade Iraq and Afghanistan and whatnot for their own agenda. So, if it was real, I mean, obviously it happened, so it was real. But if it wasn't a cover-up, then it wasn't a cover-up. But I'm pretty sure there have been firefighters that have came up with evidence. There's been police officers, survivors, even some people within the government. So, and to answer your sixth and last question, do I like your ass? I mean, that's not your ass, so I can't really say it, but that's a pretty nice ass. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Zach Faber. Hey Alex, it's me again. Thank you for answering my questions last week. Here's a couple more. Question 1. What are some features from Battlefield 3 that you would like to see redone, upgraded, and changed in Battlefield 4? Question 2. This isn't really a question, just a statement. Broly Super Saiyan 3 to me makes no sense because his power steadily rise infinitely as a legendary Super Saiyan, and he is indestructible. So wouldn't it be a downgrade to go Super Saiyan 3 for Broly? People think in the first movie Goku defeated him with strength, but he punched him in the scar on his chest. Question 3. What is your favorite fight at WrestleMania where there are fan fights or any fan break? Wait. What is your favorite fight at WrestleMania where there are fan fights? Okay. Okay. So I see where you're coming from. Thanks for answering my questions. Keep up what you're doing. P.S. Fuck you, Yamcha! And P.S.S. If you haven't already watched Scary Movie movies, they're funny. I mean, I've seen Scary Movie 1 through 5. I've seen the 5th one, unfortunately, and it sucks. But, I mean, I think Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3 were the best ones. Scary Movie 4 sucked, so, and Scary Movie 5 is horrible. But to answer your first question, what would I change and upgrade and redo? Let's see. Battlefield. I'd probably change the way some of the guns sound, because some of the guns, like, they sound too generic. What would I upgrade? I would upgrade definitely the graphics. I would upgrade the environment destruction. I definitely want to destroy the environment even more. For example, if I were to shoot a rocket launcher into the ground, I want to see a hole in the ground. Like, you know what I mean? Everywhere, not just like specific places. What would I redo? I would redo the weapon models, sort of say, just upgrade them and polish them up a little more, make them more customizable for the player. But that's just pretty much it for now. To answer your second question or statement, I don't believe it's a downgrade because remember, a legendary Super Saiyan is only one form. You know what I mean? There's 3 forms. There's regular Broly, there was Super Saiyan Broly, then there was legendary Super Saiyan Broly. For Broly to achieve a Super Saiyan 3, it would make a lot of sense because isn't that like the next step from legendary Super Saiyan? You know what I mean? If he can go from a regular SS to a legendary Super Saiyan, you know, that made sense. But you know, Broly becoming a legendary Super Saiyan 3, his powers would skyrocket, you know what I mean? And he wouldn't really downgrade. It's more of an upgrade because for him being on that kind of a caliber, I think his power would be just insane. And you're right, Goku defeated him with strength. He punched a little scar on his chest, but you know, I mean, just imagine if it was a legendary Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I mean, just imagine what you'll need to stop him, you know what I mean? Like a fusion for sure. And to answer your third question, I really don't mean, well, I really don't get what you mean, but there weren't any fan breakouts, there weren't any fan fights. But my favorite fight at WrestleMania was probably CM Punk versus The Undertaker. That was just my take. But thanks for your question, man. Oh man, we are almost 1 hour into this. On to the next question, which is from King Slammer. Question 1. Do you think that DBZ should ever do a film on Vegeta's childhood? I think that would be pretty cool, to be honest. Question 2. Who's stronger, Majin Vegeta or Broly? Question 3. Why did Gogeta have red hair Super Saiyan 4? I never understood that. Question 4. How did King Yama get his job? Alright, to answer your first question, I think a movie revolving Vegeta's childhood would be great because you get to see him as he was growing up and like plus, not to mention, in Battle of Gods, we saw Vegeta as a child with his dad visiting Bills. And Bills pretty much was like fucking his dad up. Like he had him on the ground and shit with his foot on his head. It was actually pretty brutal. And Vegeta's just standing there watching it. But to be honest, I think that'd be a great idea. And we're almost 1 month into Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. It's crazy how time flies. But I would love to see that. To answer your second question, who's stronger? I do believe Majin Vegeta is stronger than Broly. I think Majin Vegeta would decimate Broly without a shadow of a doubt. But if worse came to worse, if Vegeta did the if Vegeta did the final explosion, Broly would be done. That's it. To answer your third question, the only reason why Gogeta had red hair is because of the fur. Being that, you know, Goku and Vegeta had like reddish fur, that gave him the reddish hair and the reddish outlook. So that's why he was more red and orange than you know, previous Goku and Vegeta forms, like when they had black hair and red fur. But that's my theory on why he had red hair, is because of the fur. And to answer your fourth question, I do not know how the fuck King Yama got his job, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that was appointed to him. So thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Joey Whip. Joey Whip, cool whip. All right. Yo, Home Skills Biscuit, how's it hanging? I ain't hanging, I'm just chilling. What's up? What's cracking with you, cuz? First off, Paul is a squid now. Yeah, I know, I had to chop his tentacle off, that bastard. Okay, question 1. What do you like to watch on TV? Question 2. Do you know Paul in real life? Of course I know Paul in real life. What are you crazy? Have you not seen our dual comms and whatnot? I know Paul in real life. Paul's fucking awesome. Check him out, UnrealEntGaming. Question 3. DBZ is my favorite hero ever is Gohan. And what is yours? Also, do you think Goku is stronger than Superman? Thanks for answering my questions. Also, you are my absolute favorite YouTuber. Thanks for all the hard work and entertaining videos. P.S. Fuck all you big ass sperm whales. All right, to answer your first question, what do I watch on TV? When I do have free time and I do want to watch television, I either watch Family Guy, American Dad, Robot Chicken. Sometimes if I want to get, you know, like in depth with shit, I watch the History Channel, National Geographic, Discovery. If I'm bored, I'll probably go off and watch like TBS, because TBS has some great stuff. You know, but other than that, it's just pretty much nothing else. To answer your third question, my favorite character is Goku, to be honest. And do I think Goku is stronger than Superman? I will not answer that because I am saving that for my Goku versus Superman video. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Grand Theft Special. All right. Yo, Alex, before I give you my questions, you've asked, you asked if you remember 2 weeks ago where you stand on my top 5 YouTubers. I'll say this is my top 5 list. Number 1, the Rad Brad. Number 2, PewDiePie. Number 3, S Cocky. Number 4, oh, it's me. I'm number 4. Yes. Number 5, Smosh Games. Ah, I beat Smosh. Smoosh. All right. Hope you're happy about your place in my top 5. Hell yeah. Here are my questions. Question 1. What did you think about Budokai 2? I liked it's like a what if, like Shin Budokai. Oh, okay. Well, it really was. I mean, I wasn't too much of a fan, but all right. Question 2. That's actually a question, but I hate Yamcha. I hate Yamcha like you do, but you have to give credit for helping Goku to satisfy Goku a heart attack. Oh wait, when he helped him from the heart attack, come on. But still, screw you, Yamcha. Question 3, what do you think about the new form of Mewtwo in Pokemon X and Y? There's a new form? What? Really? I gotta see this. Question 4, did you like LA Noire? P.S. Watch my intro video and say if it's good or not. Alright, what's that? New intro. Alright, cool. P.S.S. Fuck you, Will! Fuck you, Squid! Fuck Duck! Fuck Duck! I hate Duck. Duck from fucking Walking Dead. P.S.S. I'm right behind you. What if you had read this and I was standing on his thunder outfit? I would punch you. So I'm a big guy. I would grab you and I'd throw you across my room left and right. You wouldn't stand a chance. You probably take off. I'd probably kill you before you can even take off the mask. But to answer your first question, Budokai 2 was different because after Budokai 1, you know, you was expecting a lot more cutscenes and whatnot and some pretty cool shit. But instead they gave like the little board game puzzle thingy, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? I was just like, I wasn't like, the fight dynamics and everything was good, but I really wasn't too much of a fan of the story. To answer your second question, yeah, Yamcha helped Goku from, you know, the heart attack and whatever, but he's still a bitch. He never helped nobody else fight anybody else or anything else. And to answer your third question, I didn't see the new form yet. Now I'm really gonna go see it because I really want to see how he would look. And actually, now that I think about it, why would Mewtwo even have an alternative form? That's the question. And to answer your last question, did I like LA Noire? I never played LA Noire. I've always wanted to play it, but I never had the balls to go and buy it. I just don't know why. Nah, I'm actually going to go buy that shit. Fuck it. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from, hey, you got scoped 234. I'm back, Alex, and I think you didn't answer my questions from last week, so they might be a fan of me. All right. Question number 1. Due to all the criticism for Modern Warfare 3, do you really think it's canon? Do I think Modern Warfare 3 is canon? Oh my god, that's the first time I ever saw a question like that. Question 2, I know you do wrestling, but do you ever take boxing? I box, by the way. Question 3, Coca Pepsi, thanks. P.S. Fuck you, Last Stand! To answer your third question, it is canon. Modern Warfare 3 is a part of the story, actually. I mean, it's not like an alternative game, so I don't know why you'd say that. But Modern Warfare 3 did suck. If anybody liked it, then I mean, I don't know what the hell's wrong with them, because that game is the same old regurgitated crap. There was nothing new. Granted, I still played it. I was just like, yeah. But, I mean, it is what it is. So, to answer your second question, I've actually took boxing up when I was like 7 or 8 years old. At the time, they told me if I kept boxing the way I did, I'd probably go for Golden Gloves. I'm a big person. If I wanted to take up boxing, I could, because I still remember all of the routines and everything, keeping your foot pivoted and all that stuff, like the uppercuts. I still remember how to box. I still know how to box. But it's been years since I've ever, you know, boxed with anybody or competed. I've done MMA, but that's completely different. But that's just my point of view on it. And Coke or Pepsi, I would say probably Coke. That's just my opinion. But thank you for your question, sir. On to the next question, which is from Dark Killer 2013. I've come back from the dead to ask you more questions, Alex. And these are the questions. All right. Question 1. If you could team up with any WWE superstar and battle against any tag team champions, who would it be and why? Question 2, if you were general manager of SmackDown and Raw, what would you do with the matches? Question 3, can you draw on my live video? What? Question 4, do you like Muslims or Arab people? P.S. Fuck you, Will! P.S.S. I'm from UAE, United Arab, what is that, Emirates? P.S.S. I'm Arabian, you're an amazing YouTuber, one of the best. Thank you. To answer your first question, if I can team up with any WWE superstar to battle any tag team champions, I would probably team up with Daniel Bryan, or I would team up with, let's see. Maybe CM Punk, I guess you could say, or even maybe Randy Orton's a good one. If I was a general manager of Raw and SmackDown, what would I do with the matches? I would actually work on storylines. That's exactly what I do. I would make sure that the matches are more meaningful and actually everything just has more depth behind it rather than just throwing matches together and that's it. To answer your third question, can I do a draw my life video? I really can't draw, and so I really can't make a draw my life video, so sorry. And to answer your fourth question, do I like Muslims? Absolutely. I have Muslim friends, you know, like I don't have anything against Muslims. I love Muslims. I love Arab people. So that's just my take on it. You know, I don't have a problem with them. So, but thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Length Try. Hi, bro. I love your videos and you inspire me to do gaming. Thank you. Gaming channels and you become a wrestler. Oh, really? Wow. On to the questions. Question 1. Do you like the grand band Green Day? Oh, wow, Green Day. I haven't heard Green Day in a while. Question 2, what was your reaction when you first played Slender? Question 3, Superman versus Bills, who would win? Question 4, when you became a pro wrestler, when you become a pro wrestler, will you still make gaming videos or just in general videos overall? Keep up the good work, and you are my favorite YouTuber of all time. See you, bro. Thank you. To answer your first question, I do listen to Green Day, but I haven't listened to Green Day in a long time, so I got to get back on track with that one. To answer your second question, what was my first reaction? Well, luckily for you, I actually have it recorded, and I actually have a video of when I first played Slender way back in the summer. If you want to browse through my videos and go find it, it was myself and Paul. We first played it, so it just took off from there. To answer your third question, Superman or Bills, I'd still say Superman, but if it was Whis, I think Whis would beat Superman easily. And to answer your fourth question, well, I am a pro wrestler now, but I'm not going to stop making videos at all. So if you think that I'm going to stop, I'm really not. Whether that means I'm going to stop gaming videos or not, I'm still going to continue to make videos regardless. And I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing, to be honest. And that's pretty much that. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from our friend Abush. Hey, dude, thanks for answering my questions from 2 weeks ago. Means a lot. Okay, well, in one of your fan mail vids, you said that you'd like to see drawings of some DBZ characters or something like that. Well, you also said in the review Battle of Gods that Goku just tapped into Super Saiyan God form. Well, I drew up what I think is a full power Super Saiyan God Goku and would like to. All right, and how would it look like? All right, question is, where would I send it? Or would you just follow me on Instagram to see it? If there's a case, follow me on there. It's Alfredo Pro 9. If not, let me know where I can send it. Question: do you listen to Killswitch Engage's new album? If so, how did you like? Did you like it? Love it? Oh, you love it. Okay. Question 2: which one of DX's rivalries was your favorite? DX McMahon's, DX The Nation of Domination, or any others that I didn't mention? Question 3: have you ever watched Mark Dice's videos on YouTube? Yes, I have. I love Mark Dice and I love Alex Jones and all of them, so I have watched Mark Dice's stuff. Question 4: when are you gonna get your revenge in F5 Aeroside for hitting you with that spear, that fucking asshole? I haven't seen him in a while, so I mean, I really do hope that I wrestle him again because I'm gonna hit him with that fucking F5 so beautifully. Last question: I have a fear of talking to women. How can I overcome it? It's ruining my life. Please help. What? All right. To answer your first question, I haven't heard the new Killswitch Engage album. I'm going to go look it up as soon as I'm done with this because I have a lot of stuff to go look up and whatnot. So definitely going to do that. To answer your second question, it was definitely the McMahons because the whole corporation thing. It was actually a very, very good feud back in the day. Even in the 2000s when it was just Shawn Michaels and Triple H, you know, that was actually pretty entertaining. Watching Shane and Vince and everybody in the Spirit Squad, that was really fun. To answer your third question, like I said, I know Mark Dice. I've watched his videos. To answer your fourth question, whenever Aeroside and myself get booked for a match, that's when I'm going to wrestle that faggot. And to answer your last question, you can't have a fear of talking to women. Listen, if the only way you can overcome it is just to go off and face it. You know what I mean? Just overcome that fear by actually talking to them. And if they reject you, so what, dude? I mean, yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to feel shitty. But you know what? There's a lot of women out there that would appreciate you. So the only way to overcome it is to just try. You know what I mean? But yeah, you have to be yourself. Engage in conversations. Like ask her, you know, what her hobbies are. Ask her what she's into. Create conversation. Don't just be there all socially awkward. Like, oh, you look pretty. You know what I mean? Just don't do that. Just, be yourself, ask questions, get to know her, understand more, and if she doesn't give you the time of day, then just move on. I mean, and then, you know, it's going to suck if she does reject you, but overall, it's going to make you stronger because now at least you know what you're doing. So, but thanks for your questions, man. On to the next question, which is from Kickwaton. Hi, Alex. I just want to thank you for all the DBZ Battle of Gods reviews and wrestling videos. Anyways, let's get on to the questions. You're welcome. Question 1. How did you like that they're making a Super Saiyan God Vegeta? Okay. Question 2, what made you start making videos? Question 3, Can you make a MC Minecraft survival world on your channel and record it? Fuck you, Yamcha, PSS. Fuck you, Squirrel. And PSS, go fuck yourself, Cookies Yajirobe. To answer your first question, I think that's a brilliant idea. I would love to see Vegeta become a Super Saiyan God. Would he go overboard with it? Maybe. But to me, I would love the concept of having a Super Saiyan God Vegeta, because that levels the playing field with Goku. To answer your second question, I've answered that so many times in my other videos, but I'm just going to make it short, sweet, and to the point. I started making YouTube videos back in 2006 because I saw some other YouTubers on YouTube, and I saw the way they were doing things, and I actually was into it. So what I managed to do was buy a cheap, crappy camera, and from there I recorded myself. And to answer your last question, can I make an MC survival world on your channel? I mean, I always do Minecraft survival on my channel, so, I mean, will I do one again? Absolutely, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens in May, because that's when I'm gonna start kicking things off. But, thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Mr. Velaz09. Hey, man, I just want to say that you're an awesome dude, and that I love your content that you've been putting out, and in fact, that you've done so much for the fan mails, especially for that long. You have my respect, man. Now, on to the questions. Okay, question number 1. What is your opinion on beatboxing? Have you ever actually seen a professional beatboxer? Question 2. How hard do you think it will be in a wheelchair while living in NY? You always say that you grew up in a rough neighborhood and whatnot, but how hard do you think it would be for a disabled person to live there? I have been in a wheelchair bound since I was like 12 or 13 or so, and I was just wondering about it. By the way, California is a nice state, or at least where I live anyways. Lucky for you, right? Question 3. What do you think about dubstep? You say that you listen to just about everything, but I don't think you have listened to this music genre yet. Dubstep? Hell yeah, I listen to dubstep. I listen to all sorts of remixes from dubstep too, so like, fucking love that. P.S. Here's a vid just in case you haven't. Here's a beatbox you can do. P.S. Fuck you, Yamcha! P.S.S. Thanks for everything that you do, and if you don't read this, I understand completely since you're a busy guy. To answer your first question, I've never seen a professional beatboxer, but I mean, it would be pretty cool to see one in real life, but I mean, for me, I mean, beatboxing is just like another form of self-entertainment, I guess you could say. I mean, I could try to beatbox right now. Let me see, hold on. I can't fucking do it. I give up. Anyways, but as for beatboxing itself, I mean, it's really hard. Making all those sound effects and whatnot, but it's really a unique talent. But my opinion on professional beatboxing, that it's pretty cool. I mean, to answer your second question, it's hard enough as it is, but for disabled people, I would say it'd be a little harder because the amount of scrutiny there is around here. Granted that there's a lot of poverty around these places, and a lot of young people are just like, when I say young, I mean like younger than me, like 17, 16, 15, and stuff like that. Even 18 and 19 year olds that don't really respect people, sort of say like they all want to like follow trends, drink, smoke, and all that kind of stuff. It's just like the same old bullshit. For disabled people, I wouldn't say it will be harder, but I would say it would be just as hard. But I've seen when I was on food stamps and welfare and all that stuff years ago, I saw a lot of people, a lot of handicapped people inside of those places, and it's hard as hell. You know what I mean? Like, New York is one of those places where I love it to death because I was born and raised here, but living here and just living within the environment, it's no good because granted, it's calmed down a little bit over the years, but it's still the same rowdy place as it always was. Certain parts you can't go into, certain parts you can. So to answer your third question, dubstep, I mean, I do listen to dubstep. I have a few remixes under my belt, but just as for dubstep itself, I find it to be very, very unique. Especially the remixes. For me, if they remix like a rock song, I would just fall in love. And the simple fact that I feel like dubstep music has actually, what the fuck? Who the hell is calling me? Who the hell? No way, I can't believe this just happened. Hold on, guys. Don't call me, leave me alone. I'm doing something, okay? Goodbye. Oh my god. How dare you interrupt me during my fucking show? How dare you? Oh my god. But anyways, dubstep music, I don't have a problem with it. I love it. I mean, especially with the remixes and whatnot. I have a few dubstep remixes songs in my phone, like Party Rocker and Sand Trap and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, it's pretty cool from my point of view. I like it. So, but thanks for your question, man. And I sorry for the damn phone call. Screw you, phone call. Oh my god. I hope that never happens again. On to the next question, which is from Hardy94 Boy. Hey, Allie. Oh, you bastard. You are my favorite YouTuber, and I love you, and I love your vids. No homo. Please keep up the good work. All right, question 1. What is your opinion on the whole Aces and Eights storyline in TNA? Question 2. It would be great to make a Dragon Ball open world RPG with a big what if story. Thanks for answering my questions. Reading from Germany. P.S. Fuck you, Squid. Fuck you, Yamcha. All right, to answer your first question, Aces and Eights, I mean, they need to just die that story down. It's been running for a very long time, just as the Shield is in WWE, but I just feel like TNA is copying WWE and just, using their own, Aces and Eights, storyline and whatnot. But for me, they pretty much killed a story by, like, revealing everybody and, like, pretty much doing all, it's like a big, like, what if, like, just like a fucking, damn it, TNA, what are you doing? That's just my opinion on it. Like, what the hell? To answer your second question, I really do. Well, they do have an open world RPG Dragon Ball Z game for the PC. I will show you this as soon as I get my hands in the game, and you will love it. I guarantee you. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Jacob Tran. Hello, Alex. I think your vids are good, so keep it up. Thank you. Question 1. What would you do if the world was like the movie The Purge, where there was no law and America for 12 hours. Oh, you're talking about that movie, The Purge. Oh my god, that would be... Ooh. Question 2, do you agree that without religion, the world would be a much happier place? See, this is where the scrutiny comes in. I have my own counters to that statement. Question 3, do you think love is real? I say this because me and my friend have been arguing about this for a while now. All right, to answer your first question, if the world was like the movie The Purge... I do believe that there would be a lot less violence. I mean, drastically decreasing in violence, because if you only had one day for 12 hours to go out and do whatever you want, then I'm pretty sure people would hold that in for the entire year. But for me, I would definitely lock myself down. I would hide or something like that. I mean, I would not want to be in the open. I mean, all right, maybe my first time I would want to go out there and commit some crimes and shit like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But my second and third time, probably not, because just of the experience. But that's just my opinion. Now my question is, what would you do? To answer your second question, the world would not be a much happier place. Do you want to know why I say that? All right. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, the world had no religion. We would be in much greater chaos. Do you want to know why? All right, here's why. People tend to forget about other things that are happening around the world. Now, granted, a lot of people often say, oh, well, people kill for religion. That's not nearly as much as when the cartel kills people over drugs. You know what I mean? People don't worship drugs, but gangbangers kill over them. It is a proven fact that more people are killed over drugs and weapons than religion. You see, I don't get why religion is one of those things where everybody is like, oh, abolish religion, then the world will be a happy place. Says who? Who is anybody to judge anybody else's faith? You know what I mean? So you're trying to say that the minority of people are going to, have their own religion and whatnot, while the majority is going to be a place full of godless people that are just, roaming around, just doing whatever it is. Like, just religion, to me, it's a form of faith. You believe in what you want to believe in. I believe in a God. I believe in Jesus Christ. Fine. There are other people out there that believe in Muhammad and all that kind of stuff. But for me, I feel like Jesus is the way. God is the way. Fine. That's my beliefs. For anybody to scrutinize me, you're just being a bigot, But at the same time, the world would not be a happier place, because there's still things going on today that doesn't involve religion. Drug wars, sex scandals, sex trafficking, torture. None of that stuff involves religion. So would the world be a happier place? No. And to answer your third question, yes, love is real. Love is real, but there's a big difference between love. All right, and you can explain this to your friend. Look, listen. There are two types. There are two types of loves, right? There's love, and then there's infatuation. When you're infatuated with somebody, you think that you're in love, but you don't know the true definition of love. Love is when you are at a state of mind where, despite good things or bad things, whether you want to just rip the person's eyes out or you just want to hug them to death, that's what true love is. You know, when you love something, for example. If you're going to be into somebody, if you're going to love that person, why do you love them? It's not just a physical attraction. It has to be an emotionally and a spiritual and a mental thing. You know what I mean? Like, you love the person for who they are, for how they treat you, for how they conduct themselves, for how beautiful they look, rather than just be infatuated by one thing, which is appearance. You know, a lot of people are misconstrued by that. They always say, oh, well, I loved him. Oh, yeah, but what did you love about them? You know what I mean? Like, you didn't really love them. You were infatuated. Love is... You'll know when you're in love when the right moment and the right place and the right time is there. You know what I mean? You can't just bump into somebody and just look at them for a second and say, oh my God, I love you, because that's being a hypocrite. You know what I mean? You don't love them. You're being infatuated, like you're in love with their appearance. You know, but love is real to me because it's a form of affection, and it's a form of commitment towards somebody. If you can be committed and if you can stick through the bullshit, then you really love that person, because if not, why be with them? Now, those are just my point of views. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Piccolo Supreme. What's up, Alex? I just have a few DBZ questions. That's just all. Okay, because I watched a few of your fan mails and you asked to reduce the DBZ questions, so I'm going to try. Okay, question 1. What are your thoughts on Bardock? I think he's beast. Question 2. Why does Vegeta become so strong, but then his anger, but then less when he... Wait, when he wants to prove himself more stronger than Goku? Oh, okay. Question 3. How do you think future Trunks will handle himself against the gods of destruction in his time? Oh, shit. Thanks. To answer your first question, I love Bardock. I think he's a beast as well. But I do think a lot of people just, like, you know, they're too into him. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But, you know, Bardock is a great warrior and he has his strengths and whatnot. But Bardock is just Bardock. You know, we haven't seen him after, and we'll probably never see him ever again after his first and only movie that he had. To answer your second question, why does Vegeta become so strong when he's angry but less when he wants to prove himself against Goku? I think that all comes down to wits, because when he's fighting Goku, he didn't really have anything that kind of made him angry except his own pride, so to say. But the thing is, the only reason why he became so angry and powerful when Bills slapped Bulma is because Vegeta loves Bulma, so that's what triggered the anger to release from his body. And to answer your third question, how do I feel about Trunks trying to handle himself against the gods in his future? Honestly, he'd get decimated. There's absolutely no way he'd handle himself against Bills, or Whis for that matter, because such a being like Trunks could never hold his own against Bills. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Sir Brinks. Hello there, Alex. I've been watching your videos and I have subbed through my main account. All right, thanks, man. I now have questions for you and I hope you don't mind. DBZ questions. I know you aren't too fond of DBZ questions since you are frequently asked, but I had to ask. Question 1. If you were to introduce Broly into the story and have him be canon, how would you introduce him and how strong would he be? Question 2. Do you think that the following reason... Do you think that the following reason to be a good reason to say Vegito is stronger than Vegeta? Reason. The two warriors don't have to have an equal power levels with Gogeta. That isn't true. Of course, there is a time limit, but we need other reasons. Question 3. Could you check out this website? It isn't made by me. It's just in case of self-promotion. It's called Top 10 Players Webs. Okay. Question 4. Can you check out my one video out? I am decent at Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Quality isn't so tough though. Alright. Question 5. Could you check out my favorite video too on YouTube? It will be down below. Non-DBZ. Question 1. What got you to believe in the Illuminati? Was there some kind of event in your lifetime that got you to believe? Oh, was there a lifetime? Oh boy. Question 2. Which do you think you would choose? Keep your immortal body or be immortal? I know you answered this before, but I just want to add some small knowledge. If you were to be immortal, you gotta realize that you will live in your you will outlive your loved ones. You will have to go through many funerals. Mortal, you will be living like you are now. Very interesting. This is it for now. I just want to say thank you for answering my questions. And if I repeated any questions, crap, what the hell did I just drop? Oh my god, this has been the weirdest fan mail ever. And if you don't get to this, I understand, but I highly appreciate the feedback. Okay. To answer your first question, I would introduce Broly by allowing him to somehow come through hell and whatnot. Like, just for him to break out of hell and find his way back to Earth or whatever. How strong would I make him be? I would honestly make Broly equivalent to certain levels. Like, legendary Super Saiyan would be equivalent to a legendary to a Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3, actually, I would make it equivalent to a Super Saiyan 3.5, or probably even a Super Saiyan 4. But I would reintroduce him by, making him break out of hell, and therefore him trying to fight off everybody and whatnot. To answer your second question, I do understand that. I do understand that, you don't need to have equal power levels and whatnot. But, I mean, yeah, Vegito may be stronger than Gogeta, but that's all up to Akira Toriyama, you know what I mean? To me, I do feel like Vegito may be stronger, but I do feel like Gogeta has more knowledge. At least to me, because Vegito just looks like a very cocky person. I'll answer your third question by checking out the website and checking out your videos and favorite videos. But now on to your other questions. The reason why I believe in the Illuminati is because, yeah, there were events in my lifetime that got me to believe. 9/11, Boston bombings, all that kind of stuff. But the thing is, if you really do your research, you look up HARP, you look up RFID chips, you look up the Bilderberg Foundation, you look up the Rockefellers, the Kissinger family, the Rothschild family. If you actually go in depth and you actually research on, Project Bluebeam and MI6 and all that kind of stuff, you'll actually come to fruition. And even if you look up other people like Bill Cooper and, you research, Satanists and people that were in the Illuminati like Aleister Crowley, you would actually come to realize that everything that's happening is well designed. False flag attacks and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I'm telling you, I can go in depth with this, like a lot. You know what I mean? But I'm going to save that for another video. To answer your second and last question, I would choose to be immortal because I really don't want to die. But, seeing my loved ones pass and all that kind of stuff, I would do whatever it is I need to do in my lifetime to make sure that they live a perfect life. As for me, if I were to be immortal, I would actually just go around and try to help people, because knowingly that I know I can't die, that would just make me want to help everybody and just make everything a much better place, so to say. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Let's Spot a War 789. Hey, UnrealEntGaming, I'm quite new to your channel and I've got some questions for you. Okay. Question 1, do you think it would be epic if Omega Shenron fought Bills, like Dragon versus God? Oh, do I? Fuck yeah. Question 2, have you ever heard of Fairy Tail? Question 3, what is your favorite hobby? Question 4, when did you start making videos? Same question as always. P.S. Fuck you, Yamcha! P.S.S. Fuck you, Square! P.S.S. I'm just gonna say it like this. Kamehameha. Alright, to answer your first question, I think it would be epic because I really want to see who would win. Omega or Bills? Dragon or God? White guy or purple guy? That'd be very interesting for me. Who do I think would win? Shit. That's actually very, very hard. Omega or Bills? I think it'd be a tie, but then again, it's like I think Bills may have the upper hand. Maybe. If Omega Shenron got his shit together, then I think he'd pull it through. But in this case, I do think Bills would win. Sorry. To answer your second question, have I ever heard of Fairy Tail? What do you mean by fairy tale? I mean, I've heard of fairy tales, like stories and stuff like that, but I've never heard of anything in specific called fairy tale. To answer your third question, what is my favorite hobby? I don't have favorites, but you know what? If I had to pick one, it'd be gaming. And to answer your fourth question, which I answered so many times, when did I start? I started in 2006. So, thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Andrew Sadosa. Hey, Alex, you are the best ever video maker. Thank you. Question 1, who is stronger, SS3 Kid Trunks or SS3 Kid Goten? Question 2, is Legendary Super Saiyan 5 Broly stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Mr. Gohan? Question 3, hey, could you do what if battles with Paul again? Well, I never really did them with Paul, but sure, I'll do them with Paul, I guess. Question 4, what team would win? Super Saiyan God Vegeta and Whis versus Super Saiyan God Goku and Bills? That's a very obvious question. P.S. Fuck you, Squid, and fuck you, Yamcha. To answer your first question, we never saw those two go Super Saiyan 3, but if I had to pick one, I would say probably Kid Trunks, since he might be a little stronger, I guess you could say. To answer your second question, definitely Super Saiyan 5 Broly, because why would Super Saiyan 4 Mr. Gohan be anywhere equivalent to a Super Saiyan 5? And to answer your last question, I'd say Super Saiyan God Vegeta and Whis, just because Whis alone is proven to be stronger than Bills, and if Bills is stronger than Goku, so for obvious reasons, Whis alone would just win. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from, I'm assuming this is a female, Zayna Parker. Hey, Bob. Really? I mean, Alex. All right. I'm just going to ask you the same question from last week since you didn't answer them. And don't worry, I'm not mad. I can totally understand that you have a huge load of mail and you had sort of, okay. And also, I accept all of your 6 apologies that you've made in your last video. I mean that number up. And oh my God. Thank you. Okay, question 1. Will you consider doing a playthrough of Dreadout? It is an, popular survival game that features Southeast Asian ghosts and mythology. Really? That sounds pretty cool. I'm glad to see Asian ghosts that are not Japanese get more exposure in the world media. Also, Facecam, if you ever decide on doing it. Actually, that's a video game. Hell yeah, I'm going to do it. I mean, Dreadout, I have to look into that. Question 2. You said that you wish that you moved out of New York because it's not really a nice place to live. My question is, what kind of an environment / neighborhood would you prefer to live in? Quiet suburbs, up in the hills, mountains alone, countryside, beachside, village, ghetto, slum, squatter, tribal village in Africa, next to a dumpster in someone's attic, other countries, place I didn't mention. Question 3. What would you name your baby if it was a boy, a girl, or a squale man? Alright, why would I have sex with a... P.S. My name is pronounced Shazana. Shazana. Hello, Shazana. How you doing? P.S. Screw you, Squale Man. All right. To answer your first question, I'm definitely gonna look into that. Dreadout. Southeast Asian ghost mythology game. I'm definitely gonna look into that since it has ghosts and mythology in it and demons and stuff like that. I'm really big into that. So definitely. As for his face cam, I'm planning to buy one next month. So be prepared. Be very prepared. To answer your third question. Pretty much, I do live in the ghetto / slums of Brooklyn because this place is just. But if I had to pick, I would probably live in a quiet suburban area or maybe even somewhere in the countryside or beachside. You know, I wouldn't mind those kind of places because I'm a very humble person and I would preferably live somewhere else, away from ignorant people like here because there are a lot of young kids around here, a lot of people that were my age before or even my age now, 21 years old. They're acting like fools. So, I mean, I was acting a fool too when I was young, but then I grew out of that because you learn to move on in life. Unfortunately, for these people, they didn't learn. To answer your third question, if I had a boy, I would name him either Alex or I would name him Matthew or probably Isaiah, maybe even Jeremiah. I don't know. I'm not really entirely sure, but, definitely one of those. If it was a girl, I would name her, that's a very interesting one. I would name her either Tatiana or I would name her Stephanie or Jessica. I don't know. I'm gonna really have to think that one through. And if it was a squale man, I would just call it It. I mean, what the hell? It's a fucking half squid turd baby looking thing. I'd name it It. But thanks for your questions, Shazana. On to the next question, which is from Mr. DBZ Lager. Hey Alex, it's me again. Thanks for answering my questions from last week. Time for more questions. Question 1, continuation from question 3 from last week. JB is Justin Bieber. Number 1, I just want to say, who gives a damn about Justin Bieber? Question 2, what are your thoughts on 2K Sports taking over WWE games? P.S. You mispronounced my name last week. It's not DBZ like it's not DBZ Killer. PSS, fuck you, Square. And PSS, you suck yams. What? A fusion between Yamcha and Chaozu. A Yamsu? Oh my god. Alright, well, to answer your second question, I do think it's a better idea for 2K to take over because their dynamics are a lot better. The physics of the game might be a little better. And it's actually quite different. We're going to get to see, what 2K can bring to the table And for WWE to go in that range of sports for, to going into 2K, being called WWE 2K now, it's actually going to be really cool. So what I expect to see a lot of changes and a lot of great things. But I mean, what do you think? Do you think this is a good idea? Yay or nay? Let me know. But thanks for your questions, man. Well, that concludes it for today's episode, everybody. Thank you all for watching. As always, my name is Alex from UnrealEntGaming. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give this video a like. If you guys haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel for all latest news, information, and updates. If you guys found that I answered your questions informatively, please give this video a like. Leave a comment in the comment section below, everybody. Try to keep your questions just as different as this episode, because this episode, lots of great different questions. On any given note, guys, I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody, and I hope you all have a decent spring day, because I'm going to get my ass out and I'm going to get some freedom. All right, guys, I'll be seeing you all later. Peace.